What's going on, guys? Far west side, northwest San Antonio. We're out here in Ladera on top of one of the hills in a cul-de-sac. One of my good friends just closed on this property. It's a David Weekley home. It's totally stunning on the inside, about $75,000 worth of upgrades. So without further ado, let's check it out. All right, so one of the first things about this property that we're gonna take note of is the fact that look at how luscious and green this grass is, guys. It's hot as out here, okay? It's for lack of better words, okay? It's really bad, but this grass looks real green. So make sure you're watering on the right days because we're technically still in a drought. You will get hit with some bills from saws. Went ahead and put two nice trees, some nice landscaping package that came along with his home. It's a nice corner lot bleeding into the cul-de-sac. And of course, for the exterior, my guy, he went big and grand, so the big bad wolf's not gonna be huffing and puffing it down. We got the stone, the stucco combination going on, okay? And this is a basically 3 or 4 side full masonry product, so you know it's sturdy and it ain't gonna break down on you, okay? So as you make your way into the entrance, you have this covered notch patio with the nice stucco surrounding it. You do get an old school doorbell. It's not a ring, but he could switch that out if you wanted to. And you get the stamp of certification right here, let you know that David Weekley built the home, okay? This is like as if you went to a famous jeweler and it was done by them, or if you went and got a beat by Metro Boomin. It's got the Metro Boomin tag of certification, okay? You get a nice tall wooden door right here, dark brown, stained with the glass boxes on top for the accent. My camera guy's gonna make his way in. But upon entrance, guys, look at how tall these ceilings are already. This is not your standard 8 or 9 feet. It's gonna be a little bit taller than that, therefore expanding the space of what you see and what you can conceive. Another thing that we'll point out, look at these nice baseboards that they went with, a little bit bigger than the average ones. You got a nice shoe mold on the bottom just to match the flooring that they went with here. There's no carpet in these main areas or in the main bedroom, only on the secondary bedrooms because my guy wanted to do it right, okay? Because who wants carpet in their main bedroom at least? So once you make your way in, you have these first 2 bedrooms that sit across from each other. They're basically carbon copies of each other, but you got a restroom in the middle, which is a really cool part. But let me take you to this first bedroom right here that overlooks the front of the property. You get some nice luscious carpet that's installed because it is a brand new home. You wouldn't want some beat up carpet in a brand new home. Went with a nice light gray color on the inside, right? And look at how tall these doorways are, man. This is something to point out. This is a stamp of a home that's a little bit higher end. You got some taller doorways. Here's a look at your closet. So, you know, I'm not entirely sure what he's gonna use these bedrooms for, to be completely honest with you. But if you're looking at this type of property and this is what you're interested in, you know, maybe the bigger kid gets this one. You do have a front view of the front of your property right here through these big windows to let that natural light rain and seep down on us, right? It came with the blinds already, so you can get some adequate coverage. If you're a vampire and you don't want the light bleeding in, you got it covered, right? Check out the bathroom right here. So he went with like a slate gray square tile for the wet areas right here, okay? You got a nice white countertop, I believe it's quartz, and then you got the nice raw wood finish color right here, okay, for these cabinets. And then for the actual shower and tub, you got the classic white subway tile. I'm definitely digging the grout color that they went with. I'm tired of that dark gray grout. They went with like a light white one or something like that. And notice how the subway tile goes all the way to the top. They didn't skimp and like cut it halfway. Floor to ceiling, baby, right? You got some nice black accents on the white subway tile with the things that go in a tub or shower. I don't think I need to explain that to you. Same with the faucet here, okay? And then right across the street, if you will, why did the chicken cross the road to get to the other side? So you have another bedroom right here. You only have one window right here from the side, so it will still get some natural light, but it's not going to be as busting as that one in the front. But it's a front facing bedroom, so that's to be expected. Closet is a little bit different on this one, but it's still a really good size. It's not super like condensed. It's still got some extra room on each side of it, so you can imagine all that fashion that ignites your passion. Whoop. We'll still go in there, right? My bad, I've been working out too much, you know, getting them gains in, okay? Making our way through the little zigzag entry hallway. Right over here, this is getting down to the nitty gritty. You have a little mud room area right across from your garage. So if you came in and you were doing some dirty work, muddy, You come in, set the boots down right there, the backpacks, your coats, and then move on to the rest of the home as to not clutter it all up or dirty it all up. You get a nice little storage hall closet right here because when people come over and it's cold, you gotta have a place for them to put their coats. That just seems customary at this point. You gotta have one. And then right over here, you have the utility laundry washing where that drip is gonna get washed and where you're gonna get resauced every time that you need to. You got a full-size washer and dryer right here, not the stackable, so you're gonna go side by side. One with a nice different Spanish mosaic tile just to switch it up, give it the spruce of flavor to not make it so boring. And you do have a nice little accent window right here, of course equipped with the blinds already, so you can dictate how much light you want, okay? And some nice storage cabinets right here, so you can throw the OxyClean, the detergents, the dryer sheets, everything that you need to get that drip looking right. Once you make your way a little bit further down, right here you do have the dedicated study, or I might just use this as a secondary living room, maybe do like a pool table or a second setup, maybe a gaming setup and an office. It's really up to whatever you can imagine, but this open space, I guess later on if you wanted to, you could choose to enclose this up if you wanted an actual room that won't have a closet, but these days they got racks, stuff at Target, IKEA that can make it look cool without having a closet. You gotta use your imagination these days. You gotta use your imagination these days, guys. Whoa, I don't know where that word came from. Must be my cameraman. No, I'm playing. So I like how there's this like little cutout right here too. So this is the dining room. Obviously, you're wondering why it's so low. It's because there would be a table here. You'd never actually run into it, is the idea. But it still opens up into this kind of gaming area or this office area right there. And then of course you have the beautiful, stunning open kitchen concept with a pretty nice geometrically cut countertop. It's like wide right here, and then it kind of angles in over here. Quartz on the top, still big enough for like 4 or 5 bar stools right here. And of course you got a deep farm sink. They went with the black accent fixtures finished. So Jeff, shout out, I think you did a great job on the color combinations that you went with here. Of course you got that raw exposed color for the cabinets. You get a nice, amazing stainless steel vented hood for that touch of class on a property, and the little bowl filler for the pasta. When you feel like being Remy or Ratatouille, anyone can cook. You got 5 gas burners right here. So rest assured, whatever you're planning on cooking up and chefing up is gonna get cooked up and chefed up, okay? Each of these cabinets, you got some nice adequate shelving on each of these levels. Oh, you wanna get a better peek at that? There you go. For all my people who love storage, these cabinets got plenty of it. Of course, this is the cutout where the fridge would go, as you can imagine, right? And then let me take a little peek over here. You have the built-ins, man. You know how we feel about the built-ins. It just elevates the face of the property, elevates the status of the property. So you got oven right here and you got microwave right here. Obviously, microwaves are a little bit obsolete in today's day and age, at least personally to me. You do have a dishwasher, which I've never used one ever in my life. We're all about the hands over here, okay? But you got one of those. And then of course your pantry for all those midnight snack cravings. You get it done right there. Not too much space for you to overdo it, okay? We're promoting healthy habits and lifestyles these days. That's what we put our stamp on. And then right here you have the living room. You have these 2 nice little accent windows right here in the living room. This is where you can imagine you put a TV, console setup, whatever you want to put on the sides. Maybe throw a nice couch right over there where my cameraman is standing, as you can imagine. We'll do a 360, or you could even put the TV on this side. I mean, they might have envisioned it right over here with these outlet plugs. I'll leave that up to you, designistas, to figure out how you want to do it. Cool thing is a little remote right here to control this fan that they already put in. Shout out to David Weekley for that. Shout out to Jeff if you picked that out specifically. One thing that I'm going to give him his props on is he went ahead and did the structural upgrade with these sliding glass doors. Just adds that nice appeal, so tons of natural light to seep in. Of course, when you see big bay windows on a property, that's another sign that it's a tier above some of the other houses that might be nearby. You still have your own regular access back door to your back patio, so you can choose however you're feeling. You feel like opening and closing, or if you feel like sliding left to right and not swiping left and right. I'll let you decide how you're feeling, okay? You ever seen these? Check that out, inside the door, so they don't get dirty, okay? But right over here, tucked away, of course, because usually most properties built after the year 2000, the main bedroom is always going to be in the back corner on either side, tucked away from all the action, but right where you need to be, okay? So right here, you got a super big primary bedroom retreat, big windows right here to let that natural light seep in. It overlooks your backyard private oasis. Still got the blinds in here, and of course the nice accent windows, so you can do the bed right here, nightstand here, nightstand there, TV right here on this wall, and you got a perfect king setup. Notice how there's no carpet in this primary bedroom, so you went ahead and did away with that. So if you want that carpet feel in the main bedroom, but you still want to stick with the design, like pro tips by eliminating the carpet, get a rug. Okay, so right here, when you're ready for your spa day every day, your primary spa retreat, again, we got that slate gray type of black tile in the square pattern. We have dual vanity sinks, his and hers, or his and his, or hers and hers, or whoever's living here. If y'all sharing a primary bedroom, whatever you want to do, you got it covered. Look at this beautiful shower entryway right here. You got a two-tone, so you got a nice porcelain or marble type of tile right here that goes floor to ceiling. It's not cut off halfway. Floor to ceiling there, and then you got the bumblebee hexagon print as the other two-tone right there on the bottom, just to spruce it up. And then of course, if you take a peek right here, you have this frameless shower panel that goes like halfway, right? And so that just adds a nice little touch. Over here you have one shower head that spits out right there in front. You gotta notice the little glass accent window on top with the raincoat frosting, but then you got the rainfall one that hangs right above. So when you're feeling like everything is just, when it rains, it pours, right? But if you want to just get fresh, let it rain down on you, right? No door, just straight access into your master closet, primary closet right here, into Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Fendi store, however you imagine it. But you got enough space for all that fashion that ignites your passion in a floor plan just like this. But the best part, the built-in shelving all right here. Guys, look at this. This is not that cheap stuff right here. This is the real deal when it comes to shelving. So you could do that sneaker collection, that bag collection, like I said, all that fashion that ignites your passion. Okay, and of course you got to realize that you do have a private dumper where you take your opportunity, so that way you can have somebody else in here and you can be closing your $1 million deals on the most important share in the whole home, where you might have some of your best thoughts if they're not coming from the shower. So making our way back out here, I know you're probably dying to see the outside, so I won't keep you. Let's check out your backyard. So when you're ready to kick it and you're ready to enjoy some fresh air, right? You have two fans already installed, nice extended back covered patio, right? And just look at the view that you get from right here. Look at all this luscious side yard that my guy just got right here. And then you have this nice wooden railing, so you don't got to worry about falling down or taking a tumble. I want you to check something out right here. You actually have a gas hookup, so if you wanted to do an outdoor grill or something like that, you just run it right there and you're set, you're good to go. So that's a nice plus. And man, you could set up 2 soccer goals right there. You could set up a little t-ball. I mean, whatever you might do in the backyard, you could definitely do it here. Fully fenced all around. I mean, man, they got this grass busting and looking super lusciously green. So we'll see if he can maintain that, and we'll know right after a little while. Check this out right here. You got a nice little green belt area back here. There will be some homes that are built over here where you see kind of this dirt paved out, but as of right now, this back area right here, it's all tranquil, serene. Look at the views that you get from up here. I don't know if you can kind of see it in the camera, but it's as if you were living in Beverly Hills. It might even be better of a view than Beverly Hills, if I'm being completely honest with you. This is what you could get for in the $400,000 range here in San Antonio. If you ask me, that beats 20-30 million. You know, the home might not be as extravagant, but the land and the experience is just as good, or even better. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Of course, I know that you could have been anywhere, but you chose to be here with me on this exclusive tour on this product offered by David Weekley. Almost don't even want to forget, you got the white elongated subway tile for the backsplash, but that's just a little tiny thing we'll mention right there. But hey, if you enjoyed this video, keep tuning in. I appreciate all of the growth that we've seen on the channel. Like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about this home. Did Jeff do a good job, or did he hit the stinker? I'll let you guys be the judge. And of course, if you're looking to buy or sell a property here in San Antonio, there's only one right way to do so. Tap in with Alec Hernandez Realtor, and I'm gonna get you the absolute best deal possible, baby.